Hello, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Flavian and today I'm back with a very interesting video. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe, like the video and share the video. On today's video, I'll be talking about wealthy women mindset, and this is in terms of how you think, how you act, and the repercussions of your thoughts. In today's society, we see that women have embarked on the journey to chase their goals. They want to become career women and they want to flourish in life, unlike how the African society put it in the past. So for this, I'll be giving you tips on how to have wealthy mindset, and this is not only applies to women; it also applies to the men as well, because each and every person wants to be successful in one way or another. For that, I have 7 major topics. I've noted them down on a notebook so that I don't forget. And I'll be starting off with the first one, which is to give purpose to your money. Giving purpose to your money is in terms of telling your money where to go. You don't just expect to get money and you don't know what to do with the money. You give your money purpose so that you have that zeal to chase your goals, zeal to work towards what you want. If you give money your purpose, you'll come up with goals that you'll want to achieve one by one. You'll come up with a target that you'll want to achieve over a certain period of time. So basically, it is very necessary if you want to have that wealthy mindset to give purpose to your money. For instance, let me give you an example. If you have ordered something online and you expect the item to be delivered to you, for that you'll have to give details about where the parcel will be delivered. That's in terms of your address and how they can reach you in case they don't deliver the parcel. So with that, if you don't expect to order something and you don't give them details about where to deliver the parcel or everything, and you expect it to reach, for that you won't receive it. Maybe it will go to a different address or to a different person. So it's very necessary for you to give them the address of where to bring the parcel. The same way applies to money. If you're looking for money and you want to have that wealthy mindset, you have to have a purpose for your money. You give me your money purpose. The goal you want to achieve, this is the goal I want to achieve. I want to, for example, you want to build your future house, you want to buy your dream car. You'll have to come up, that's already a purpose. Now if you're working hard, you'll be working hard to get that dream car, you'll be working hard to get that dream house. So you have to give money a purpose. That's the beginning of having the wealthy mindset. On point 2, you create space for your wealth and prosperity. You can't expect to have that wealthy mindset and you don't have space for wealth in your life. You don't have space to create that wealth. This is in terms of what are you doing towards achieving what you want. What steps have you put in place that you want to achieve one by one in order to reach your goal? You have to create space for your wealth. You have to create space to attain that wealth. You have to sacrifice. Some people have to sacrifice time. You have to sacrifice sleep. You have to sacrifice enjoying too much so that you create time for that wealth. You create time to look for that money. You create time for the money. Yeah. An example, I'll give you a real life example for an expectant mother. If you are an expectant mother and you're expecting a child, the child is almost due. You're almost due, you have to create space for your child. That's where people have to create nurseries. You have to prepare on the items the baby will use upon their arrival. You'll have to prepare very many things, budget on how the baby will survive upon their arrival. Now that same example applies to wealth. If you want to have that wealth mindset, you have to create space for that wealth, so that when the wealth comes, where does it go? So these steps are actually interconnected. One step leads to another, and they are dependent on each other. So if you want to have that wealth mindset, you have to create space for your wealth. And creating space for your health will mean you creating sacrifices that will make you achieve what you want. The third point that I have is for one to identify their blocks. Their blocks is in terms of the hindrances that are there hindering you from having that wealth goal or from having that wealthy mindset. For in the success journey, there are usually some hindrances, some blocks that might hinder you from attaining the goal. And these hindrances, some are those that we ourselves have created, and others they are unavoidable. Some of the blocks that we as human beings can create are like procrastination, where you want to do something but you keep on procrastinating and saying that you'll do it maybe tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and time goes by, and at the end you find out that you have not done anything that you wanted to do, and you have not attained the goal that you wanted to achieve. So those are among the blocks that one has to identify so as to have that wealthy mindset. It is so because when you identify the blocks, you'll come up with ways on how to curb the blocks or how to reduce the impact of the impact of the blocks to ensure that there's a smooth flow in your goal attainment process, and there's a smooth flow in you attaining what you want to attain in this life. Something that I've just forgotten about identifying your blocks. For you to overcome the blocks, you have to stay committed, you have to stay focused, you have to have a timeline on when and what you want to achieve over a period of time. So you really have to commit yourself, you really have to put in that effort and time to ensure that you attain your goals. On the fourth point, I have you rewrite your money story. In this life, you will find individuals who will say that in our family, people are never rich. This is how my background is. If you want to attain that wealth mindset, you have to change your story. You have to rewrite your story. You don't just go with what has been happening in your family, or let's say your history, and you say that because of this and this, I don't think I am able to achieve so and this and this. You have to rewrite your story. You have to accept first the position you are in, and you write the story. You change the story. You might tell yourself that this has been happening in my lineage, but I want it to stop from me. So you have to be that change. You have to be that change. So you have to rewrite your story. You change your mindset, you change your attitude, and you change your actions, of course, to ensure that you attain your goal. And the fifth point is you pay close attention to the energy that you absorb from others. Actually, let me tell you something. Those that are around you, those you hang out with, play a very vital role when it comes to your success. It's so because some of those people you hang out with may be those that motivate you, destiny helpers, those people that challenge you. But if you tend to hang around those people who don't have a purpose in life and they don't have goals that they are attaining in life, you might end up being like them. So if you have a goal and you want to achieve it, you have to ensure that those people you hang around with will help you attain that goal. That's why the saying goes, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. If your friends are successful, let me tell you, if you put in the same effort, you're going to be successful. If you pay attention to your successful friends and you accept the challenge and you decide to work extra hard to ensure that you improve your life, you're going to make it. But if you become relaxed and so comfortable in your comfort zone, trust me, there's no big step that you'll be making. You'll just stay relaxed, and by the time you realize that there's a lot you have missed out, it will be too late for you. But it's never too late for anyone. So even at this point, you can decide to rewrite your story and decide that you change the company and ensure that you work and hang around people who will challenge you, will change your mindset, and will help you grow as an individual. The sixth point I have is gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is the fact that one appreciates the progress they have made. If you want to have that wealth mindset, you have to accept each and every step that you make. That's why they say that for one to be success in life, you have to undergo a process. Process is very essential. You can't say that you're going to move from here to here or in a day or 2 days. That is not possible. Even if you use shortcuts, which shortcuts are usually not sustainable, at one point or another you'll realize that the success is not to the limit that you want. So it's very necessary for one to undergo the process, to accept the process, and to respect the process. You follow the process and you appreciate each and every step you make. Even if it's a very small step, you really have to appreciate yourself for that. It's part of motivating yourself to do better. Because if you realize that you had a goal, you had set a goal, and today you have achieved 1% of the goal, that's already progress. Tomorrow, if you achieve another 1%, eventually you'll have attained the 100% goal. So you really have to have gratitude. You have to appreciate each and every progress that you make. And the last point that I have is to never stop working. Never stop working is in terms of never give up, continue pushing, keep pushing. You can't give up if you want to be successful in life. You have to take a step at a time, of course, but you don't have to give up. Even if you fall 700 times, just have to still collect your pieces together and rise, and you start all over again. It's never too hard to start all over again. Even in life, even personally, I've started over again for a million times, I might say. So it's not usually hard to start over again. If you find that there's a mess and you really need to go to default and you restart all over again, that's usually the best thing to do. So never stop pushing, never give up, keep working, no matter the outcome, even if you don't attain the goals. Because even from when the year started, when the year started, I came up with goals that I wanted to attain by the end of the year. And the same thing has been happening over the previous years. That's what I do to plan how my year goes. But when the year ends, I have to come back and review my goals to identify the goals that I have attained and those that I have not attained. In most cases, I find that I've not attained all my goals that I wanted to. So I have to reschedule the goal, and I have also to come up with different ways on how I attain the goal. And I push the goal forward to the following year, and I work hard and I push hard to ensure that I make progress when it comes to attaining that goal. So that's basically it about having that wealth mindset. And this does not apply to women only. It only applies to anyone who wants to make progress in life and become successful. So basically that's it for today, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think about the video in the comment section.